the bottom line is women are definitely more spiritually evolved than men. And that's really kind of where it's all coming from.
And you score higher on the SAT?
Where do you pull that out?
I personally didn't.
Wait. I'm curious. I mean, that's an interesting thing to say. Women are more spiritually involved.
We're doing your spiritual work for you. That's what we're here for.
What ass are you pulling this out of, is what I want to know. I mean, it's easy to say, but what are you basing it on?
The ancient ass of Kabbalah.
Oh, Kabbalah. All right. Something Madonna got into is suddenly the religion of our time.
No, honey, I happen to be Jewish, and it's something I've been studying for 6 years.
Okay,
but you know,
the Jews don't even allow women in the temple.
Wait, I am interested in this. So how we're picking up the slack for their lack of spirituality?
Women are just, you know, come into this world more spiritually evolved.
I mean, I agree with you.
Oh, you know...
It's end of discussion.
Well, it's not the end of discussion. And that's the problem, as I'm sure you would agree, is that men in our society aren't just different. We're wrong. We're less. We're somehow needing to be civilized.
No, not at all.
But, this country is in trouble because men have given up the debate. Whatever women say, men just nod along. We don't know how to fight back. We don't know how to stick up for ourselves. When women say things like, we're more spiritually evolved, we just go, yeah, I guess that's right.
And, you know
and there's no evidence, and there's no reason to believe that's true.
And you know what's easier, that last segment when we were just nodding along, didn't you think? It was less work, less stress. That's why we die before they do, because we get too worked up.
It wasn't meant to be a contentious statement.
But it is a contentious statement. How could it not be a contentious statement for you to say to me, I am more spiritually evolved than you, just because I say so?
No,
just nod. Just agree. You know, just agree. That's why we get these heart attacks. We get all this stress.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's why.
No, that's why we die. They live to 85, 90 years old.
Men are, you know, hassled by women and so forth, but when it's little boys who are the target of this kind of hostility and animosity, then it's very serious. And what I found is that attitude of sort of belittling men, putting them down, that's carried now into the classroom. And you talk to almost any parent who has a boy in school, and being a boy is now considered like a pathology, a disorder, something he needs to recover from. There's intolerance of their high-spiritedness.
Yeah, I mean, you know, if only we would pay attention to all those school shootings done by all those girls. All those girl school shooters, all those girl serial killers, all those...
Do you think that shooting in schools is typical boy behavior?
Let me ask you this. Ask anyone in the audience. Ask anyone in the audience here who they think, if they're afraid that somebody's going to break into their house tonight, first image that comes into your head, is it a woman? Is a woman going to come in your house and harm you? No one is afraid of a woman. Nobody buys a gun to have in their house because a woman is going to break into their house.
Right, but there's a lot of houses.
They're afraid of us for good reason, because we do it.
Yeah, and a lot of times the guy who breaks into the house is because some woman in his house is saying, get some money for us. You just do it.
Oh, Bill.
Oh, please. Right, there's no such thing as Lady Macbeth. There's no women behind men making them go out and do it because they wouldn't do it themselves.
Some woman's going out there and say, go out and rob the 7-Eleven right now or I'll kick your ass.
Yeah.
Oh. Where? What neighborhood do you live in? Here. Those female fishermen are doing all that extra fishing, ruining the oceans. It's the men ruining the oceans. Name a woman who's ruined the ocean.
But women are eating the fish too. You know what?
Michael, what happened? I mean, how did you become so disparaging of your sex? You have to have a little more
I'm not disparaging. I want to live as long as you. I want to sit here and agree with you. I'm trying to calm down and just kind of accept your position that feminism has ruined the world, not men.
Please. I'm a feminist. I believe in equity and in basic fairness, and I became a feminist in the 70s because I didn't like male chauvinism, but it's the new millennium, and now there's a lot of chauvinism on the other side, by women to men.
What is it with all of these young, single, white women, overeducated? Doesn't mean intelligent. For example, Tracy McMillan, the author of this book, seems to be just out of college. And already she has been showered with awards, including the 2006 James Aronson Award for Social Justice Journalism. Social justice journalism. This woman who wrote the book on food inequality, food justice, got an award for social justice journalism.
Hey there, Megan. Now, I want to ask you, when it comes to the achievements of women in the U.S. is quick to announce people like Hillary Clinton, Condoleezza Rice as fine examples of what America has achieved. But have women in the workplace actually advanced in the area where they have more rights, especially when it comes to maternity leave?
Well, I think it depends on when you start the clock in terms of that. I mean, certainly since the 50s and the 60s, women have achieved some advancements, but in terms of catching up with some of the European countries that have very liberal maternity leave, childcare leave, parental leave policies, we certainly are lagging behind women achieving full equality in the workforce.